Welcome to Midday. Your news at noon starts now.
Afternoon and thanks for watching. At the top of the hour, dozens impacted by a devastating overnight fire at a Starkville apartment complex. Flames broke out in the O building at the Avalon Apartments off of Highway 25. Right now, you are looking at drone video of where the blaze broke out. The Starkville Fire Department requesting the WCBI drone fly over the scene to shoot different areas of where the fire destroyed these units. WCBI's Victoria Bailey is there live with more on what happened overnight. Victoria.
That's right, Renee. I'm in Starkville, where just a few hours ago, Building O of the Avalon Apartments was fully engulfed in flames. Now, according to Starkville Fire Chief Charles Yarborough, the department responded to the call at about 11:58 last night. Now, 3 people sustained injuries in last night's incident. 1 person received burns on their back, and 2 others sustained injuries after jumping from the 2nd story. Now, the department has narrowed the start of the fire to just 2 rooms, but are still investigating the cause. Now, we will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest developments as they become available to us. But for now, reporting in Starkville, I'm Victoria Bailey, WCBI News.
Definitely glad everyone made it out okay. Victoria Bailey, thank you for that report. A teenage boy's life is taken after gunfire in Verona. The whereabouts of the gunman still unknown. The tragedy happening just after 4 Thursday on Clements Road near Maddox Street in Verona. Lee County Coroner Carolyn Green says 17-year-old Lorenzo Wright Jr. died shortly after 4:30 from his injuries. Verona Police Chief J.B. Long says the alleged shooter left in a white car with tinted windows. Verona police are still investigating this shooting and will keep you updated on air and online at WCBI.com. A Jackson shooting with an arrest in Grenada. 39-year-old Sam Johnson is accused of shooting 2 people outside of a retirement home in Ridgeland. Ridgeland police say Johnson got into an altercation with a former girlfriend and her boyfriend in the parking lot of Highland Home. According to police officers, the 32-year-old woman was shot once and a man shot multiple times. Both are expected to recover. Johnson was arrested over 100 miles away near Grenada. Police say he'll be charged with aggravated assault. Authorities in Louisiana have charged a fellow student in the deaths of a Grambling State University student and his friend. Jalen M. Wayne, a 19-year-old freshman from St. Louis, faces first-degree murder charges. Police say Wayne is the gunman who killed Earl Andrews and Monquarius Caldwell after a fight earlier this week on the Louisiana College's campus. The deadly shootings happened during the school's homecoming week. The Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office said in a press release that investigators took Wayne into custody Thursday evening. Wayne surrendered to law enforcement after learning there was a warrant for his arrest. At some point during the altercation, police say Wayne pulled a gun and fired. They say he apparently shot Caldwell as Caldwell was coming to Andrews' aid. A Columbus woman turning herself in for stealing money from an account. Yesterday, Carolina Griffin turned herself into investigators of the Columbus Police Department on an outstanding felony warrant. Griffin has been charged with fraudulent use of identity. The charges allege Griffin transferred money from an account she was not supposed to have access to and used it to pay personal debt without consent from the account holder. Griffin was taken before Municipal Court Judge Ellis for her initial appearance. Griffin's bond is set at $2,500. The Monroe County Sheriff's Department needs your help locating a person of high interest. Investigators want to talk to James Chris Stanley of Aberdeen regarding 6 church break-ins. According to Sheriff Cecil Cantrell, the break-ins happened in the southeast part of the county between Saturday night and early Sunday morning. If you have any information on Stanley's whereabouts, call the Monroe County Sheriff's Office at 662-369-2468. Time now to get the latest on our afternoon forecast. Here's meteorologist Jacob Dickey. Jacob?
Hey Renee, we are watching some cooler weather come on in here with this cold front. Ahead of it, we're in the 70s in Columbus. Behind it, air that is in the 30s and 40s in Oklahoma and Texas. That will be coming our way. Already seeing a few showers in the board here associated with that front out in the Delta. Some coming into Yalobusha and Lafayette counties. We'll continue to watch those showers move off to the north and to the east. And as they do so, they'll bring us a chance for those showers this afternoon and this evening. I still think we're going to get up to the mid-70s for here in the Golden Triangle. The showers coming later, but those temperatures will be falling. Coming up, we'll tell you how far. We'll time out the rain and take a look at the 7-day forecast. Renee?
All right, Jacob, thanks a lot for the update. In less than 2 weeks, residents in Oktibbeha County will be heading to the polls to vote on the future of OCH. Well, last night, dozens of residents had the chance to hear from one of the healthcare organizations bidding on the county-owned hospital. Baptist Memorial Healthcare gave a presentation on why they'd be the best candidate if the hospital were sold. CEO Jason Little says the company prides itself on growing its hospitals and healthcare services for the people it serves. However, some residents have mixed viewpoints.
If you were to go to places like Oxford or South Haven or Columbus and look at that hospital before Baptist arrived as a partner and then after, we're very proud of the track record of growth and our ability to care for the communities. Our sole mission is to go partner with communities and build those hospitals to be everything that the communities can support.
I hate to see the hospital to sell for pennies on the dollar of what it's really worth, and especially when we're in very good financial situation and we're on a path to grow as we are, and looking to affiliate with those partners that we can use but still stay in control of our own destiny.
November 7th is the day residents will vote on the matter. It's a crisis that probably affects someone you know right now. More and more people are addicted to opioids or pain pills. Yesterday on Capitol Hill, President Donald Trump declared a nationwide public health emergency for opioid abuse. WCBI's Jory Talley talks with two people on the front lines of this crisis and has more.
You may have an old bottle in your medicine cabinet. Painkillers like Loratab and hydrocodone fall into the class of opioids, joining even more dangerous drugs like morphine and heroin. Medication is easy to access, and it's not illegal.
It's not like I'm going out buying marijuana or buying cocaine or buying meth. I'm going to the doctor. He writes me a prescription. It's perfectly legal for me to get a prescription from a doctor, but however, I'm taking it and abusing that because now that my medical condition cleaned up, I want to feel better about myself.
Columbus Police Assistant Chief Fred Shelton believes some doctors may be writing too many prescriptions for pain pills. He says other doctors have strict rules.
Some medical officers tell you we do not prescribe pain medication, and there's certain criteria that you have to meet to get the pain medication. So I think at least in that respect, we're taking some responsibility.
And some people who become addicted to pain meds will doctor shop to get the prescription.
The classic things when you look at signs of addiction is I use more than I intended, right? I find myself setting boundaries and then not being able to stick with them. The classic sign is that once I start, I'm unable to stop.
These are other signs of addiction. Changes in behavior and health, along with frequently thinking about the pill. Kenan Wald, Director of Alcohol and Drug Services for Community Counseling Services, says addiction is isolating.
By not reaching out, there is a lack of support that they're going to find. And so shame and guilt kill more people in addiction than drugs, right? An inability to reach out, seek help. And there's a lot of people out there that are working and living with this and doing well, right, in recovery and managing their life.
And that was our Jory Talley bringing us that report. The emergency declaration means here in Mississippi and Alabama, the government can expand medical services in rural areas. Coming up next, a Tampa community distressed after several murders happening within days of each other. We bring you that story up next.